around 14% of babies born in the U.S. are admitted to the NICU. According to a study done by the March of Dimes, who partnered with the National Prenatal Information Center with 183,030 newborns delivered, more than 70% of the preterm infants admitted to a special care nursery spent time in a NICU, compared to 47% of infants born at 37 to 38 weeks, and then 44% of infants born at 39 to 41 weeks. That's a lot of babies that require a lot of care. Today, I would like to give you some insight about the men and women who help these infants get their best chance in life and why I would like to join their team. Before we get in too deep, let me explain a little bit about the NICU and those who work in it. NICU stands for Neonatal Intensive Care Unit. The NICU is a hospital ward or department equipped and staffed to provide specific care and special care to dangerously ill or premature babies. These infants, especially premature ones, are more susceptible to illnesses and diseases because their immune systems are not strong enough to fight off germs and bacteria that adult immune systems can, which is why they have a separated ICU from a typical adult ICU, which requires more nurses with specific skills. And let me explain how they obtain these skills. According to BetterTeam.com, the duties and responsibilities of the NICU nurses include providing round-the-clock care to premature and severely ill newborn babies, also caring for the basic needs of the infants, for example, feeding, changing diapers, and performing medical procedures, which include inserting intravenous lines, performing tests, and administering medications. These also includes assisting the NICU physicians in medical procedures and treatments, and using and adjusting specialized medical equipment. Nurses also implement plans and evaluate the effectiveness of treatments. Finally, one of the most special things these nurses do is comfort the ill newborns and anxious parents and family members, and offer support to the new parents and families, and educate them on their at-home care of their newborn. Now that we have a better understanding of what a NICU nurse does, how are these nurses any different from registered nurses? Good thing you asked. Just like any other nurse, an aspiring NICU nurse must complete either a bachelor's degree or an associate degree in nursing, then pass the RN test to become a certified registered nurse. After the test, 2 or more years of experience in the neonatal world is needed before applying for the certification exam for NICU nurses. While a certification is not necessarily required, the certification, as well as many others, will improve your chances for employment in the NICU world. This also allows a specific set of trained people to focus on the infants rather than juggle many different patients with different conditions. Now that you know what it takes to become a NICU nurse, let me tell you why I would like to be one. My cousin was born 3 months premature. Without the NICU staff, my cousin would most likely not be here. NICU nurses are there to help the babies get their fighting chance. NICU nurses focus on babies who are admitted to the NICU that need extra help to grow strong enough and venture out of the hospital. I would love to be a NICU nurse because those babies are worth fighting for, and many parents are not able to be with them as they grow and tackle obstacles, or as their baby submits to other complications. I have a passion for working with children and believe I would be fulfilling my life's purpose to serve these little ones. To summarize what I've explained, these men and women work so very hard to get the chance to work with these infants who need such special care, and they work even harder when they reach their goal. These babies are worth more the fight and risk it takes for them to get to their chance at life. It would be one of my greatest honors and wishes to work in such a field as this one, because it would not only satisfy my need to be in a job where I know I'm making a difference and impact lives, but that where I know that these children would greatly appreciate it.